How many dogs do you keep on your property at any given time?
Yeah, in this property, I'm allowed to have close to 153 dogs.
Wow.
Yes.
That is a very big number of
Yes,
animals
that's a very big number of animals.
to look
they
after
cost
and
you
control.
Something like 20 to 30,000 per month to feed them. You have to get it because of...
So tell us some of the challenges that you've had in your business so far with having to deal with these creatures and all the different people that you are providing services for. What are some of the biggest challenges you face?
The biggest challenge is, if I want to be honest and frank with you, to get people that can be able to understand exactly what is your vision. Yeah, that is another bigger challenge. And the other problem is, most of the time you find your suppliers.
Yeah.
And the people that I'm supplying in that moment of time, example like South African Police Services, Correctional Services, MECAMS, I supply all of those.
Okay.
So I supply with security people, maybe a security company. I was saving one security company called Burn to Protect. They were hiring dog from me. Then in the process, we interact with other people like Genesis Canines, all of there's a lot of people around in South Africa that are dealing with dogs.
Yeah.
So then you have to have that interlink with, because of now, if I am providing the South African Police Services with a specific dog, for example, when they say, Chris, we want 10 patrol dogs, I must prepare them 10 patrol dogs with the specific specs.
Okay. And that would involve attack, being able to recall them. What are some of those specs?
Yes. So those are the specs. The dog must not be shy of a gun. When we do the gun shy, it must never retrieve. It must go to the person, to the agitator. It must not be scared of the dark rooms.
Okay.
It must be able to go on top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes, it must be able to bug inside the houses. Correctional service, they also have their own of way of doing it, because of the two different entities. Those ones that are controlling the inmates, these ones they are hunting the criminal, and then they're assisting outside.
Okay.
But at the same time, there's two common things that they have. All of them, they have to have a sniffer dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, sniffers, maybe they use them for drugs, maybe they use them for ammunition, you understand, to search inside, all of those things that the inmates are doing, the knives, the forks, whatever that they can be able to do.
Okay, and you able to provide that service?
Yes, I'm able to provide them with the specific spec that they want. To say, we want the dog to be from A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah.
Then if it reaches E, then they know, they can be able to say, okay, this we want. But after they decided to select the dog has to go through medical.
Okay.
Whereby they have to check the dogs, the hips, the elbows, everything, if it's contacted. That's why it's very important when you breed. You must breed from the good bloodline, that you know the father and the mother doesn't have all of those. Even though sometimes when you find the puppies, you won't be able to get 100% the puppies that are right. Even when it comes to human beings, nature is like that.
Absolutely.
But majority, they will be correct.
Yeah.
And then the other challenges, since I acquire a contract with South African Police Service, whereby I have to provide them with working animals, like dogs. So you find that in the past 2 years, I was running with this contract, I supplied for assessment 207 dogs.
Wow, that's a lot
And
of
then
dogs.
only 59
Okay.
from the 207 that I provided has passed from 2016 to date. So we've been running this contract now for 2 years. So the bigger challenge that I'm having in that particular scenario is, where must I take those other dogs that are free?
Yeah.
So I would love to have those dogs maybe hire them out to securities.
Private security companies?
Private security, but at the same time they have to have those particular requirements by law, which is the H1 and the H2 and stuff like that, that is required to be able to handle those kind of dogs. Yes, and then at the same time you find that you let the dog grow from puppy, and then for a patrol sake, let's say for a patrol dog, it's ready when it's 16, 18
Okay.
months, so that they can be able to go to the police class. This is the Then now,
That's quite a long time, and in that time you have to provide all the food, the
necessary
care, all
and
the medical and
medication.
vet bills. Okay.
Exactly. Then at the end of the day, they just fail.
Yes.
And then now that's the big question. You find out
What
now we have
happens?
to sell that dog out from nothing because
And
of
what
we can't keep
happens?
them
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what happens once a dog has been trained for something specific, like the police? Can that dog ever be trained then to be a family dog, or is the only option then a private security company?
So the only option, yes, maybe in the later stage, some of the dogs that you train, they different behavior. You find that the other ones like roadies, they are roadies. Yeah, and then you find the German Shepherd, they can be adopted to other houses.
Okay.
Yes, but at the same time now, the cost coming in because of those dogs have been trained for a specific process.
Yes.
And now they are failing. So the best way to do and serve justice for them is taking them to what they train from, security guys. You understand? And then sometimes they buy those dogs, but they buy them with next to nothing because if you prepare them for a specific process and then you didn't reach that goal. So you encounter a loss in that particular time.
Yeah,
So those are
that's a
challenging.
big challenge.
Yes, that's a huge challenge. That's why most of the time, if you're in this business, you don't have lots of people that are in this business. Yeah, I don't even see any black person that is in business that I did. So I hear a few from Soweto, Burburus and stuff like that, but in this large scale, is quite a challenging factor.
Yeah.
That is why I have to have some other stuff that I place in case I can't manage to sell the dogs, but they are here, they need to be taken care of, they need to eat, they need to, you see. So now that's why I have to place other stuff that I can be able to support them when the skills is down.
Okay.
But in a good day, when the dogs are going, I'm telling you, I smile through to the bank.
Okay. That's wonderful. That's what it's about. Yeah, Hercules? Right, I think. Wow. What are some of the biggest successes that you've had since being involved in Chris Pets, and some of the services that you provide are so exciting and so versatile? What are your favorite successes?
The favorite successes is when you have those particular children and then you're teaching them what is a dog, and then what they can do. You understand? Most of the time, especially in the townships, you find out now few children are be able to be going to model schools, and then it's when now they can be able to interact with other children that can be able to have a pets in their home, who have cats in their home. So they want to have
and they know about having a relationship
they
with
know
an
how
animal.
to, because of that is where now the biggest challenge, especially when it comes to the black community, is like education. Yeah, if maybe like olden days when they were using geography, you find that you go and do the gardening, you know how to plant a cabbage, all of those stuff. But now, nowadays, things are changed. So it's not like those days. But at least the nice part about it, they interact with the children that in their homes, they have pets.
Wonderful.
So yes, then in that way they can be able to try to understand. You know, in a township, I'll never have a dog as a friend. I have lots of friends, my neighbors. I've got Gabriel, I've got Ben, I've got this. If I get the heading, I'll go to Ben. You understand? It's my brother.
And Ben will take care of you, and he'll be your confidant.
But you find you guys, white people, they have got like big places like this. And then it's 3 of you or it's 4 of you. So you find a mother and a father and 2 children.
So there's not very much of a
but
community
they have
support.
a dog, a cat, and then when he's
and that becomes the
friend. That is becoming the affectionate and the understanding. Maybe if I'm not wrong, I'm just assuming in my understanding. Yes.
I think perhaps you could be correct in your understanding. Maybe it is generalized, but it is easy to fear something that you don't know, especially when it's a big dog. And I mean, they can be very intimidating, but then there is also the loyalty and that friendship that you can have with that animal. And I guess it does come down to understanding.
Yeah, because of even though when I was growing up, when we see a dog on the street, we'll pick up the stone, throw that dog with the stone. Yes.
And then the dog would obviously react negatively,
and then maybe you abuse the dog, but you're not even aware that you're abusing the dog, because if you don't know what is this dog coming from or who does the dog belong to, And then
Yeah.
the not understanding, it makes you to react as a human being.
Absolutely.
It's like, you see, when they put you like Zulus and Shanganes, when one wants to go and have a boyfriend, that side is becoming a war.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so it's similar thing. It's a system. So, but we can change the system through the smaller younger ones. You understand, and then try to get them
Definitely.
to understand more tours in zoos, more tours, especially their pets.
Yes.
Yes, primary care, educating them, the needs, the importance. There's a simple things that we can do to
Yeah.
change that. You understand? It's like you find you have your small yard, it's fine, but you have a passion to love that particular pet. So you have simple thing, maybe to control it so that it cannot move outside and causing nonsense to other people. 6-meter leash, a nice house, must always have a bowl of water. You need to know it needs to eat each and every single day. It needs to go to the vet, have some immunization.
It's a big
Yes,
responsibility
it's a big
to have
responsibility.
a,
Yes,
to have
and
a
then if
pet.
the idea is not there, it's becoming a problem. Now, who suffer the most is the animal.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the day, a child wants a dog. The parent, they don't have an understanding. You understand? So it's becoming a challenge when it comes to that particular case, because if we are going to that particular change. Because if you find my daughter's got her own cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 6, she's crazy about them.
Wonderful.
She knows, Daddy, the cat food is finished.
So she knows how to look after the animal, what it
yes, yes,
needs,
you know,
and
the
she
daddy-
takes responsibility
yes,
for that.
she
At
yes,
6, that is very
you
impressive.
understand.
Chris, tell us about your goals, your 5-year vision for your business.
My 5-year vision for my business, I can happen this way. I will have to have maybe a few pet shops around the townships.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe have some different kind of dog brands, and then even my dog brand as well. I want to see dog for the love of pets, dog food, or for the love of pets, cat food, something like that.
Do you create your own?
No, I don't create
Food?
my own
Not
food,
yet.
but
Okay.
I can be able to play around with food because of since I was having dogs.
Yeah, so you know exactly
I know
what they
exactly the
need.
diets. Even they can put their for choice, whatever.
Okay.
But I know if where it's needed,
Yeah.
yes, and then in that way, if I know the primary care about them, you can be able to see my dogs. Yeah, no,
They're
you
in
won't
great
even
condition.
See, yeah, you won't even see the thinner one. No.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've been having their inoculation in time. They visit vets in regular times, but it's also the knowledge that I already have. Yeah, I can be able to deworm, I can be able to vaccinate, I can be able to do primary care of the dogs, I can be able to clean the wound if it happened.
Yeah.
Yes, accident does happen, but
Yeah.
in some other cases where you have something like parvos, that is a different story, that you need
Okay.
to have a drip on it.
Virus or
yeah,
something
all of
like
the
that.
kind of virus that
Okay.
are coming that you don't even understand.
Okay.
So virus, they are not only happening to human beings, they're also happening to animals. Yeah, you can experience it in different ways, cows, whatever, mouth flu or whatever what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it also affects the animals as well. So
Okay.
it's very crucial and important to have those things done.
Make sure that you
Yes,
take care of them properly.
Primary care.
Yeah.
Yes, primary care.
Get the basics right.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So then you want to see your, for the love of pets, food in various stores. You want to have your
Yes.
own pet shops, especially in townships.
Yes. And then at
Take
the
us
same
through.
time, I want to register with SASITA.
Okay.
Yeah, to have a basic training for the securities.
Okay.
In the near future, I'm still busy in that particular process, whereby maybe I'll have people here from maybe a certain security company to come and be taught by an animal, especially dogs.
Okay.
Yes, then
So
to
they'll
know,
come and
yes.
actually
So
learn
if, yes,
about
then
the animal.
Exactly, because of they have to have this thing, these courses that they have to do. They have to have a DH1, DH2, DH3, DH4, DH5. It all like grade A, grade B, grade C, grade D,
Okay.
grade E on a security companies. That is business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then if only I can have those kind of people coming over.
Yes.
And then I teach them how to be able to take care of these dogs, how to prepare them, how to work with them, and then what they need, what is their needs, and then what is it that they expect them to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. And where do people find you, Chris? What are your contact details?
My contact details is 082 670 8328. I repeat, 082 670 8328. 082 670 8328. That's my number.
Yeah, what is your website?
www.chrispets.co.za.
Chris Pets.
Perfect. And then I've got the email address www.chrispets.mabi
Okay.
at gmail.com.
Perfect.
Yes.
And that's all we have for this week's episode of Enterprise Zone. Thanks for watching. If you wish to be featured on the show, email me on alisonl@afrotone.coza. Until next week, let's keep working to make South Africa great.